Hello everybody, it's Michelle here with Angel Souls, and this is our daily inspiration card. If you would like a personal reading with me, and as of the recording of this, I am running ahead of schedule on the standard readings, you can go to angelsouls444.com for those, or if you want to email me for a live video reading, see what availability we can work out between our schedules, angelsouls444@gmail.com. So email me about live video readings. The standard readings are on the website. And of course, I do have a live coming up on August 29th. If you were seeing this before then, it's all about Archangel Uriel. So we're going to be doing a live meditation, connecting with this powerful Archangel. He's all about wisdom, knowing yourself, knowing what your true path is. And as most Archangels help you find your peace with that, find your strength through your peace, and know how to carry forward. All right? So there's all of that. All of the links and everything are in the description box. Okay. I forgot about this deck. Okay. So the card is Twin Flame. If you have followed me for any amount of time, you know you're probably laughing right now and going, oh man. Yeah, I know. I personally don't believe in twin flames. I think you can have like a divine counterpart that you're supposed to be doing a lot of soul work with, but I think this over romanticizes it and gets people in a very bad position, as evidenced by people going, you just don't understand. That's a very ego response, saying you just don't get it. That's why, you don't believe in it. But anyway, the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So whoever's watching this right now, let's say this. There is a soul connection here. You put whatever language feels right for you. There is a soul connection here that is coming in to help you now. Where do we get in trouble? People think that helps looks like, someone comes in and just hands me something. I mean, maybe. Or maybe they come in and they reflect something back to you that puts you into distortion that finally gets you to wake up and you decide to, move on or do whatever, okay? But for some of you out there, this feels like a message. Be careful about being desperate for love. I mean that, because that is one of the biggest sort of grooming things on a societal level. We get kind of trained when we're young that you have to be in a relationship, or that love is the end all be all, and love only comes through another person. We're learning now that that is just not the case. And one of my biggest problems with this is understanding how energy works. And I've said in a previous video that when people get into toxic partnerships, that's putting a toxic energy out into the collective. It sure is. And so when we give into this idea that we have like one, we're half a soul, and I don't, like I said, just me personally, I don't believe in that at all. I have big ideas about that, but like, you're not just split into one. Your soul has sort of like a personal oversoul, if that's how you want to see it, and you go into several different timelines. When I go into the Akashic records, there's never anything about twin flames. And people who do go into twin flame discussions say, oh, when I, consult the Akashic records, there's always a twin flame, or there's always a... Listen, everybody has their take on it. Everybody has their traditions that they pull on. But this has been a real twisting of an idea, for sure. But you have a lot of different, ways of incarnating, okay? It's not your soul. Anyway, long discussion. But this, this idea of I'm with my twin flame, and I know this person's my twin flame, so I can't leave them. So you stay in a horrible relationship, potentially, and you're putting this bad frequency out there. And people say, well, that's nonsense. I'm already going through all of this stuff, and now I have to feel guilty about what I'm putting out into the collective. I understand that, and I'm in no way trying to make people feel worse. The reason why I'm putting that out there is so that you can be cognizant, not just for yourself, but realizing if you allow yourself to be in a healthy relationship without putting all of these, like, quite frankly, I think this is like magical thinking, honestly. Just me. But you put all this magical thinking around it, and now you're making poor choices based on perhaps an illusion, and you're not allowing yourself to get into a real, dynamic. The other thing with twin flames, at least, the clients that I've had come in who want to talk about that, not a one of them is ascended, although they'll claim that they're so special because they have a twin flame. Not a one of them is. Not a one of them. Okay. Most of them are in a very low frequency that has kind of a desperation around it. And I can feel that there's this, if you want to see it as like a karmic cycle, like going around and around and around, you can pick up on that for sure. So, that dynamic might be important on their soul's contract, but they put the magical thinking over it and think, no, that means it's the end all be all kind of love. And it's not. Do you feel me? So we have to be careful about engaging in these sort of toxic dynamics, because we all need to be unified now. We all need to be supporting one another. And even from a spiritual aspect, the energetic side of it, it's imperative we be there. Okay? Again, this could be a huge, long discussion, but we're going to leave it there. I'm sure there's going to be arguments in the comments. Not interested in that story. No one's going to change my mind about this just because this tradition or that tradition or this person claims to be so spiritual and, the best and the best to do whatever, and they say twin flames exist. It doesn't mean that it's true. We're all still human at the end of the day. So we're going to leave it there. I'm sending you all so much love and take care.